Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You've arrived on a rather special night. It's one of the Master's affairs. I wonder how many of you will get that reference. But tonight is a very special night, because tonight is one of the darkest nights of the year. The other being Samhain, or what's now known as Halloween. Tonight is the Witches or the Black Sabbath, the Walpurgisnacht. In Czechoslovakia, tonight is known as paleni, the burning of the witches. Yet this ceremony predates Christian times. It's an ancient pagan ceremony, and it goes on until after midnight, where an effigy of a witch is burned until May Day morning. I celebrate very few days of the year, although I do love Christmas. But one of my most special dates is this evening. Tonight, evil walks, just as on Samhain. You have to be especially careful this evening what you imagine, because dark things out there listen. As I've mentioned a few times in the comments, speak his name and he shall appear. I suggest a few songs for you to listen to while you get in the mood for the darkness that is Walpurgisnacht. And of course, possibly the darkest song ever written, and one I've actually used to clean out bars at night because it just terrifies people. Lustmord's Black Star Edit. In old England, they'd have hung cowslips to ward off evil. Unfortunately, this year, we don't have any because the weather's so bizarre. But cowslips, we actually make tea from, a medicinal tea. Now, I don't know what your belief system is. Maybe the old gods are making a comeback. I know many of you ascribe to Nordic beliefs or asatru. Some of you ascribe to Druidism or neo-paganism or Wicca. From experience of traveling around the world, every area has its own dominant deity. And much like the Sumerians, I don't worship any god, but I pay my respects to them. And when you're in a different area, you should pay respects to the local god. Obviously, some of you have a universal god, which a few thousand years ago was a local god, and definitely not local to here. So wherever you are this evening, when darkness comes, if you can, light a bonfire, hang your wards and seals and sigils to ward off evil, and pay a little respect to your local god. It could be a Native American god, it could be Quetzalcoatl. It could be Perun. Carnunus, Odin. Whoever it is, spend a few minutes paying a bit of respect to them, and maybe they'll make your life a little bit easier when you mention their name. I'm not going to tell you what to believe. But deep down, I think, everyone finds their true path eventually. One interesting custom we have here for May Day, and I remember as a child in England, in Oxfordshire, where maypoles were erected and kids would dance around tying the ribbon, all good fertility symbols. Here, we practice something every year, and this is an ancient fertility symbol. Young women must be kissed beneath the blossom of a cherry tree on May the 1st. And this will ensure their fertility for the coming year. So, this evening, there's darkness, fire, meat, ale, slivovica, and evil spirits lurking in the darkness around the property. And tomorrow is May Day. Beautiful sunshine if Putin seeds the clouds. And kissing a young lady beneath the blossom of a cherry tree, so that life may begin anew. Have a pleasant Walpurgisnacht and a pleasant May Day, or Beltane if you wish to call it such. And, as always, be free.